Hello. I just wanted to jump in real quick. This is Pastor Devins here at TBCC in Huntsville, the Body of Christ Church. Just wanted to share this video with you today to kind of give you some updates and also to give you a tour of our facility. We're just grateful once again to you guys for your prayers. Thank you so much for praying for us. Thank you for your monetary gifts. Thank you for everything you do for this church. We are truly being blessed by the presence and the power of God every Sunday. People are coming, and we've had several families to be added to the church on this year. We've had about 6 baptisms. We're looking for 4 more on this coming Sunday, first Sunday of June. We're so excited about what God is doing in this ministry. And it's all because of people like you who have decided to sow into our church, not only through monetary, physical gifts, but through your prayers. And I'm begging you, keep praying for us. Continue to keep lifting us up. Continue to keep calling our names as God continue to keep being able to bless us to be a blessing to our community. So we're just thankful for partners like you that you guys have saw fit to help us in any way that you can. So as you look at our building, you'll see that this building is built in 1955. The first portion of it was. Then in the 1960s, I think they added the sanctuary and the office area was added, and also the education wing was added as well. So great history of ministry in this church building, in this area. Unfortunately, things took a turn for the worse as the community and the dynamics of the community changed. So did the church. So they kind of just went down. So you will see in the video that our education wing is probably, well, the upstairs altogether is probably the worst part of our facility that really needs some attention. Now, we've done a lot of work since we've been here, a lot of work for about 60, 55, 60 members to be able to come in here and do what we've done. I am so proud of these individuals and people who had dedicate their time and their energy and sacrifices to come in and help us get this place where we can now, access a lot of things that we didn't have access to. You will see in the education building that it sat for years with a leaking roof and water damage all over the place. First thing we did was rip out all of the old sheetrock and the wet insulation, and we pulled all that stuff out. Hired Servpro to come in to clean the mold and the mildew up over there in that building, from the upstairs and downstairs. Because for years they had no youth here, and they just shut the education build wing off, and it was just left to fend for itself. So we came in within a matter of 2-3 months. We got it back cleaned up and able for our kids to go in there to have Sunday school and children's church in that particular building. And so you will see that in the video. But God has been faithful. He's blessed us to be able to do some things. There's a lot of more stuff that we want to do to where we can utilize the facility, open it up to the community to have more access to it, to engage with them a little bit more so that we can continue to minister with them. So thank you once again for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Continue to lift us up. If there's anything that I can do, I would be glad to do that, to share with you even more. Just before I go, I want to make sure that you know that we have had this year, we've had about 6 baptisms. We're looking for 5 more on this Sunday, first Sunday of June. We are having 5 more baptisms, and we've had at least 12 to 13 families who have placed their membership here with us this year. So God is blessing us. We are doing the work. It's been difficult. It's been hard, to say the least. I have not gotten to the place where I want to be able to be here full time. Just have not raised enough money to be able to do that. But we're still striving and praying that one day that will happen. But with the time that I do have, I thank God for it to be able to help and minister to our congregation here in Huntsville. So continue to lift us up, continue to keep us in prayer. Hope you enjoyed the video, but look at it and from a perspective of, maybe there's some things that you can assist us in. Maybe there's some things you can help. We've had a couple of teams come up from South Alabama this past summer. to help us with the sheetrock. They did. We bought sheetrock as much as we could afford to have put back into the education building. We covered up all of the stuff that was ripped out. And so they replaced it back, but we still need to paint it. We still need to, to be able to seal up the gaps and things of that nature. So maybe there's something that you guys can help us with. We would greatly appreciate it. Just reach out to us here at the church, or you can call me directly on my cell. It's 256-665-1988. Continue to keep you guys in our prayers as well. Thank you. God bless you. We love you. And we hope to hear from you soon. Be blessed. Okay, coming into the foyer area here in front of in actually the rear of the sanctuary. So actually it's the front of the building, so to speak. So coming in, this is our guest services area right here. As you can see, people come in, they check in here at the front desk. Then there's a beautiful glass stained window that you can see there with a light that kind of lights up at night, and it's got a big cross in it. Very, very beautiful. If I can find a photo to slip in there, I will. All right, so here's coming into the rear side of the sanctuary. As you can see, very beautiful sanctuary. Very, very beautiful. Pretty place. I really do love it. I want to do some updates in here to kind of bring it up to, get a little bit more modern look to it. That's what we're hoping to do. I want to change that pulpit area out. Hopefully we can one day afford enough to get us a digital screen to go up there to get rid of the projector, but we make do with what we have. All right, so as you can see, we took the pews out, we put chairs in, and this is as far as we can go with the chairs we have. So we need more chairs in order to get this space filled up. Audio, video booth, and then we want to take out that rear projection screen up there. It's kind of faded out really bad. It's hard for the worship team to see the words up on the screen. Also, we're going to plan to try to do something with these windows, kind of kill some of the light coming into the building so we can adjust the lights how we want them. Okay? All right, so yeah, let's move on. Back here, I will take you to the office area, but there's the pulpit area right here. There's pulpit area. So got a big pianos up there from that way. So we go back out this door, and we'll head over to the office area. So there's our back parking lot, usually where I park and most of the people park. That comes in the back. And this is our church office side. All right, so as we go through here, I'll stop in real quick to the administration office. And it's the secretary's office right here. Yeah, so she has a little waiting area out here. Okay, so we kind of stripped everything off the walls, getting ready to paint this room as well and fix it up, but that's what this looks like. All right, and then right across the hallway is yours truly. This is my space. We just kind of redid this. So this is recently remodeled. So it was old paneling walls and all kinds of stuff in here. Carpet floors, we took all the carpet up and stuff out of here, so remodeled it. Kind of looks a little bit more modern now. It's my office, my bathroom, right there. It's a little junky, but work goes on in here. All right, so we're working. And then there's another office space. Now here's a bathroom in the hallway, and I'll explain that in a minute why I say that and chuckle a little bit. But here's my wife's space for her and the ladies. They meet in here. They have their little meeting and meeting area, and they conversate and talk and discuss ministry stuff. All right. So mailboxes. All right. So as I mentioned about this bathroom, When they built this building, they were not thinking about people getting the restrooms. That's only one bathroom right there. And the other two bathrooms that are downstairs is way on the other side of the sanctuary. And we'll go over there to our old fellowship hall. Now this used to be our library, which we're now where we kind of use for our food pantry. So we're moving the food pantry over to the other side. So a lot of the shelves are empty and different stuff. So we feed people once a month, every month. So once a month, people come and they get food. So we feed anywhere from 150 to 200 families a week, providing food for them. So we're coming back to the backside. This hallway wraps around the backside of our sanctuary from the pulpit area. All right, so let me show you this first. So what the plan is, prayerfully, for bathrooms, so that we have bathrooms and restrooms that are closer to the sanctuary. This is a custodian closet right now, which you can see has access to water. So what we're doing, we've already kind of mapped out how we're going to do this, taking this wall from this room all the way back over to where you saw just a second ago, the old library, which we use for our food pantry. That's going to be restrooms. We're going to put restroom stalls in here all the way down and taking that far wall out down there. That wall will come out that leads around to the hallway. So we'll have men and women restrooms, access to those. So here's another project that we would like to do. This is our coffee shop room right now. So this is where we do coffee on Sunday mornings. This is pretty much where people come in and hang out before service. But we want to kind of create a more fellowship atmosphere. So we're trying to open up this wall right here, as you can see, taking that wall completely out. We want to take that wall completely out of play. All right, and then we just installed a television. We do Wednesday night Bible class in here also. I teach in this room. This is where our adults come, and we do Wednesday night Bible study in here. So we're trying to get a feed from our sanctuary into here for the television, so when people are in here hanging out, they can kind of see what's going on in the sanctuary as well. All righty. So that brings us back around to the other side of the sanctuary, as you can see. So what we're trying to do is, what we want to do is take that wall out right there. That's the room that we just left out of right here. This is the room. We want to take that wall completely out, right? We're going to take that wall out and open up all of this space. All this space is going to be opened. So when people come into the sanctuary or come into the building from over here or whichever way, it's just open space, just space where we can kind of congregate and fellowship with one another, okay? So that's what we're doing there. All righty. What's up?
Oh, I'm going home.
You got a van out there?
What?
Oh, I thought you was loading up a van.
No.
All right.
Happens in the morning.
Okay. I didn't get this side over here. All righty. So here are restrooms, and you have to come from way back there to get to them. Hello. Yeah. There's kitchen. Yeah, you okay? You're okay. Uh, Up the stairs. Oh, matter of fact, there's over there. Walk-in freezer and walk-in cooler in that door. So back here, up the steps. Here's where all the major work starts. Oh Lord. So we go in here. Coolers from downstairs. Actually, it was a classroom. Another room. That was a classroom. There's my crosses. And these are classrooms all down through here. Look at my son. Let's change this into his triumph room. Yep. There's a petition. And here are restrooms that are upstairs. That I've never ever noticed was up here. I think this is the other side to that room. Oh my gosh. That is a mess. Got a mess up there. More junk that's stored that needs to be getting rid of. This takes us over into, oh, he's over here somewhere. Towards our youth building. Oh, he's in here somewhere.
This is the back side of our sanctuary baptistry back here. Another office area is a classroom area up here. There's some office space up here. This is the baptistry area right here. So it's a restroom upstairs, women's on that side, women's changing area for the baptistry, men's changing area for baptistry. And here's the baptistry itself. All right. Actually, we're getting ready to have baptisms first Sunday, June 1st. Be dunking some people. All right, so this leads us to the education wing over here. Got to get a key to unlock. All right, so that door is open. Let's go in this side. Got to cut them lights off. Well, let me turn these lights off, because I can tell you, the utility bill ain't no joke. All right, so we're in this hallway. All right, so the first door on the left I want to go into, because I want to turn this into my library. So pastor's library will be in here. So a lot of my books and stuff I already started to bring up and to bring over here in the store. So put some shelves in here, hopefully get it fixed up in here, get rid of this paneling, wall paneling, make it look nice. And then over here across the hallway is my podcast room. I've already done a few podcasts in here. So you can go check that out. Hope Podcast Show by Devins Jackson. So we've got the backdrop put in. There's a little setting over there. You can see camera equipment, different stuff. There's our podcast mics, and everything's kind of coming together, for that. And then over here, we're going to do a Sunday afternoon talk show. That's what this setting over here is going to be for. We pulled up the carpet, so that's why all the stuff is strolled back out all over the place. So we pulled the carpet up. What we want to do is paint this floor, and we're going to paint it black. So we already painted the room. So it's our colors. It's red, white, and black, if you notice. So that's kind of the theme around here. All righty. Let's get this door closed. Lights off. And we'll go around. All right, I don't have a key to this door. But this is going to be merchandise room to where we make our own t-shirts. We design our own t-shirts. We make them. We put them together. So another thing for the church to kind of get involved in. To kind of let you know what kind of neighborhood we in. That is what you probably thinking it is. That's a bullet hole. That is a bullet hole. And that bullet came through that wall. Now, mind you that there's a brick exterior wall. Now, there's a window over there that it came through. So somebody shot through that window. Here's a bullet hole, the entry right there. So it entered there, and it went all the way through the wall into my podcast room, which is up in that corner right there. So powerful weapon that whoever kind of did that. So, all right, light switch. Then you see, we're heading into the children's wing. All right, so here's where a lot of work and roof damage was done when we first got here. A lot of roof damage was done here. So as you can see coming in, you see that little sag. They probably ain't that good right there, but as you can see, we had to replace sheetrock all the way back. And there was another church from South Alabama that came up, and I actually put this sheetrock in for us. So we had it all torn out because all this was wet from roof damage. And then it sat for I don't know how long before we got it replaced. Before we got here, it was just, this was hanging, and all kind of insulation was everywhere, all over the floors. Kind of got it cleaned up, but our goal, as you can see, this carpet is old. It's probably been here. It's been here since the 50s, man. This is old. This needs to come up. We need to get it all up and get something else down, redo it. But yeah, so the ceilings, as you can see, have been redone. Okay, and there's, like I said, a lot of stuff we got to do up here. We got to clean. There's another room, storage room with a restroom on the other side of it. All right, here's a stairwell that comes up from the bottom downstairs at education wing. Here's another room I want to show you. All of this is kind of needs to be replaced. We replaced some of the bad stuff, but as you can see, not all of it we got a chance to do. So, like I said, this was the worst part up here. So we replaced this part, which was the worst part, because it fell all the way out. So we had to get some sheetrock, hung it back up. Still hadn't gotten it finished yet. So as you see, what we're doing here is preparing for our back to school bash, where we give out backpacks with school supplies. They're all over there. So we're trying to do the best we can with what we get. And God is blessing us to be able to do it. You know, not many of us, but we're doing the best we can. All right, so that's that. That's coming up in August, so they're preparing for that. Hopefully we get a lot more stuff to give away. All right, so you'll see that these rooms are huge. Camera probably won't do them any justice, but it's a pretty big room. That was a classroom. And then all the way down this hallway here, that's classroom just off each side. Okay, so there's classrooms. There's more storage, more classrooms. Here, big rooms, and off these big rooms are more smaller rooms, as you can see, all the way down through there. As you can see, there are more rooms up here. Okay, so there's just rooms everywhere. You know, some of it we've kind of had an opportunity to do some work in. Some of our members who are not working on a job comes over here and they try to do the best they can to get some of this stuff out of here and get it cleaned up. Old piano. Just a lot of stuff. More room down through here. I don't know where that water's coming from. All right, but here's where I really want to show you. Our teenagers do not have space of their own, but this is going to be theirs. This is my next big project that I want to try to cover here. I want game consoles, TVs on all of these walls in here, as many as we can get in here. And this is going to be their hangout place, their activity room, where they can come and invite their friends. They can do devotions in here, all that stuff. And so hopefully we have it set up. Girls can have a side of this, and we're just looking to try to create some space for them, just for them, so that they can have, you know, an opportunity to be able to, you know, do ministry. And so we're excited about it. You know, they're excited about us being able to do this. And so hopefully by the end of summer, we can actually get something happening back here. Okay? So want this to be their space. That's what we want. All right, then off this hallway, again, there's more rooms. More rooms. I just came through that door into this big room over here to my right. All right, so now we're going downstairs. We're going to go into the Downstairs part of the children's building, or education wing, that's what we call it. Education wing. There's a lot of work to be done upstairs. We'll go back on the other side here in a minute. All right, so we're downstairs now of the education wing. All right, so clothing drive. We are getting ready, geared up for that, because somebody is always coming by here. Most things they're going to need is food and clothing. We live in that kind of community. So we want to be a blessing to them. So they are now, the ladies, see lights probably a little bright, but the ladies are now here organizing, getting ready to wash and hang the clothes and get them ready, putting them on racks and things of that nature to get ready to allow the community to come in and get clothes if they need them. All right, so Impact, I want to show you this. This is the name of our youth group. It is called Impact. Impact. And they do a great job. So Sunday mornings, the teachers have their little coffee station and breakfast stuff set up here as they come in. Like I said, downstairs is pretty much what we use. We don't even use upstairs other than for storage stuff now, but we really want to get it cleaned up and get it ready to be accessed to be able to use. Okay, that's the this is downstairs. Here's where our teenagers currently meet for Bible study and stuff of that nature on Wednesdays. So they're meeting here. Like I said, carpet needs to be up. It's this old stuff. We really need to get it updated. So working on that. Hopefully we can get that done. I should turn that light on down here. Let's walk back real quick. Let me hit this light switch. Oh, wrong one. It's this one. Yeah. Alrighty, so we head down the hallway. There's another classroom space. I don't think I showed you that one. Classroom space here that we use on Sunday morning. Here's an office, a Sunday school office here that we have. It's just kind of storage stuff, but there's office space. Look at there. There's office space all back in here. There's an office. That is my son, DeMario. That is his office that he's not currently using because they got it using for storage stuff. All righty. Some of our children right there on the wall. Some of our people who are working with them. We love our kids here, man. All right, that's easing on down. All right, here's one of our rooms that we're storing stuff to give away to some daycare centers and places that may need some of this stuff. We want to give it to them. We want them to have it. So we're setting it up, giving them an opportunity to come over here to see what they want. Okay. So here's our nursery room right here. Yep, we have babies that come on Sunday. This is where they keep them in here. They got a little play area, changing table, things of that nature. All right. And here's where the older kids, this is where they come. This is their hangout, where they're being taught on Sunday mornings. There's a classroom right there. And off of that wing, there's another room back here that they meet in. They do classes here. All righty. And then there's another one here that they do classes in, that they meet in. Okay. They got a little kitchen sink area here, microwave. And here's another one that we're using for storage. So we got baby beds and things of that nature we can use when we need it. Cool, cool, cool. All righty. So what we will do is head out that door. Well, there's bathrooms down here for boys and girls. Right here, restrooms, water fountain. This is where they come and they check in. Usually this table be set up right here where the chair is. So they can come and they can check in on Sunday mornings. Parents drop the children off here for children's church. Here's another classroom back in here. Place is humongous. So the end of the inside tour. And we'll add some video as far as the outside. There's our big units that we had to replace. As you can see, they are brand spanking new. We had to replace those two. And then we ended up having to replace the office side unit right here. Those had to be replaced within 2 years of each other. And then also I'll show you on this side of our building. These are like really old. Most of these run the upstairs. We had to replace that unit for the downstairs. So that's another new one we had to replace. All right. So all of these are needing to be repaired for us to get sufficient air and heat in that building upstairs and downstairs like it needs to be in order for us to be able to function and keep it, to keep it in good shape. This is the front entrance of our church building. This is where the kids practice football.